going on, YouTube? It's Brian at GP Rod and Custom. Good to see you again for another episode of Teach It Tuesday. What we're going to do today is I'm going to show you a couple different ways that you can light up some plexiglass. I've used it a lot in a lot of different builds that I've done. This 89 C10 that we have on our showroom floor, I've done it a couple different ways, which is the two ways I'm going to show you how you can do it. One is edge lighting, so it's basically where you have a piece of plex that may be sandwiched between two other pieces. Like in this instance on this 89 C10, it's the door handle, the pull handle of the door. There's a piece of plexiglass that's sandwiched between it, and the plexiglass is edge lit. The other way is a frosted piece of plex, which is basically where you take a piece of plexiglass and you sand it to real smooth, like 320 grit, and you still take the lights and you put them around the edge of the plexiglass, but the finished product, the whole piece of plexiglass will light up. And I did that on this same truck around the speaker and the front doors as well. So this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to show y'all how to go about this process. It's a real easy process and it shouldn't take very long to do. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take this piece of plex and this piece of wood. I'm going to stick them together, and I'm going to put a camphor on one edge just to help show the light a little bit better. Now you can see when you camphor them both together how they both have the same angle. Makes for a nice finished product when you can do that. Alright, so now that I got that done, I'm going to grab some lights and I'm going to put it on the back side here. Now you don't have to finish out the back side, you don't have to polish it or anything. If you want to polish it, it does help the lights a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about that. So I'm going to get some lights, put them on the back side, and show you what it's going to look like when it's edge lit. And I'm just going to temporarily tape them on here because I'm going to take them back off to show you something else. I always try to use 3/8 inch plexiglass when I'm doing lighting, mainly because the lights, they're about a 3/8 inch thick, so it's about the same thickness as the plexiglass is. Alright, so now it's got a little battery with some leads on it. I'm going to connect them. And that's your edge light. Alright, so I'm going to peel the paper off the plex and I'm going to do both sides. DA 320 sandpaper. Now you can use different grits of sandpaper to make it a deeper frost. Like you could use like a 220 or a 180, but you start getting too low and you'll start actually seeing the scratches. So I usually keep it around 320 with mine, so it's just a smooth frost. Now that the plexiglass is frosted, I'm going to put the light back on it, and then I'm going to cover the light up with this piece of wood, but I'm going to show more of this. But the best way to actually light up a whole piece of plexiglass is to have your light wrap all the way around the piece, and then have another piece that covers just the lights up that shows the inside of that. Kind of like this vet template right here. We did something similar with that. Basically we had the plex in the middle of it, this template covered up the lights, so just the center part lit up. So when you light a whole piece of Plex, that's more or less how you want to do it. So let's do this real quick. Let me take this on here. And then you can see how, since you frosted the Plex, the whole piece is glowing. And once again, the way you want to do this is you want to take your lights, go all the way around, and then have your panel cut it out in the middle. That way this would cover the lights, and then your cutout would show the plexiglass. Because as you can see, it is brighter closer to the lights, so you'd want your lights all the way around it. The reason for frosting it is it actually captures the light better. So if it was left clear, none of this would really light up, but this edge would still light up. So that's the main reason for frosting it. So that's it. Just a couple different ways you can light up some Plex to add a little something to your job that you're working on. Yeah, it's pretty quick and simple, easy to do, doesn't take long. So if you liked it, go ahead and subscribe. Like it. You can turn on that notification so you know when we're doing this again, because it's not always on Tuesday, but it's called Teach It Tuesday. And just remember, share the knowledge.